Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight on the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream, it's the infamous Don't Get Left Behind Financially, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we always have solutions. And of course, you can chime in on if you have solutions and what you want to discuss. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. Right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream, where we can discuss anything on Monday that can help you increase a little bit of cash, a little bit of extra passive income, streams of income in your pocket. And tonight, it's an open situation. Don't get left behind financially. And I know there's a lot of people right now that is in the finance, investing, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, whether it's gold and silver, it doesn't matter what the asset is, even real estate assets. And people may notice stock market's going down, crypto's going down, real estate in some markets are going down, gold, silver, and precious metals, even those are going down, even with inflation going against the grain historically. And now you know we're in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. That means we're going to have to figure out how to get some more passive income coming in here. Or better yet, if you watched the video that I dropped earlier today, better yet, maybe we have to come up with some solutions or countermeasures, as I called it earlier today, because those countermeasures are going to be very, very important over the next year. So let's see who's in the house. We have Professor Auntie Val's in the house, with the icon next to her name, which means she's a member of the channel. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And she says, good evening, fam. Good evening to you too, Professor Auntie Val. She has the heart. She has the strength and the support showing as well. Thank you once again for being here. Diesel Mike is in the house with the icon as well. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And before I forget, he has his tagline. Good evening, Eric and SSN family. Got the notification, exactly what I was talking about. Who saw the notification and who saw the trailer? Please let me know tonight, because we broke the record on Friday night, which was 12 people. Talk about a record. 12 people instead of 11. So now we have 12. So he starts it off with the one person has received a notification or saw the trailer who's here tonight. So thank you so much. Victor Marrero's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream with the icon. He has it too as a member. Thank you so much for being here. And he has a tagline, ladies and gentlemen. He says today, hi all, let's do this. That's right. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have the live streams and we talk about ways to increase your finances, increase the money coming into your pockets, or make you think about different ways that you can start your own businesses, or myriad of different options that you have here. You might want to do Amazon, you might want to do eBay, you might want to get funding for real estate. It's unlimited what we talk about here. And since you're in the no guru zone, you know what that means. We are not charging for this, ladies and gentlemen. This free information, valuable information, I should add. Auntie Val says, I got them too. That means we have two people, ladies and gentlemen. Right on. Look who else is in the house tonight. Strong Bags 116. Hey, sir. Hello there. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. I appreciate you being here. Very nice to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. And again, I will say this. please smash the like button. You know why? Because the YouTube gods have to know that we have a live stream rolling. That's just basic, common courtesy. And if you come in late and you see this video, please, if you like what we're talking about, subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bell. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, the first things are first. I've been going on and on the past 7 days, ever since I found out about that crypto tab to mine the Bitcoin on your computer, on your phone, on your laptop, across multiple devices. While you're at work, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation, you could be mining. So I dropped the tab, crypto tab, in the chat room. It's not down below in the description. It's in the chat room. I dropped it earlier, so I may drop it again because it was dropped before the live stream officially started. But I'll put another one down there just in case somebody's watching this. This is how it's a separate browser. You have a Chrome browser, you have a Firefox, right? It's separate, but you need to download it. That's why I have the link here in the chat room. Then once you upload the extension and it's an extra browser, then you have to reboot your computer naturally. Settings have to set in. And then you just let your computer run and you put it on max. Hashtag, that is HS. You want to put that on maximum, and then you can just walk away. Just make sure your computer doesn't go to sleep. Your screen can go to sleep, but go in and put on your computer or phone or whatever that, the software keeps working while you're sleeping. And I know it's only going to be a few pennies here and there, but a few pennies adds up over the course of time. And when a computer or phone or anything, desktop is or tablet are just sitting there idle, then why not include those into mining Bitcoin for free? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if it's 3 cents, 5 cents, 20 cents, but we're talking always about extra streams of revenue. And that's minor. I get it, but you never know what the future holds. Right now, if anybody told you last year when Bitcoin was 55,000, 60,000, 65,000, if they would have told you, oh man, just wait, it'll be $30,000 next year, people would have laughed you out the building. They would have said, it's at 65 right now. It's not going to drop 50%. Okay. Well, guess what? It happened, ladies and gentlemen. Just like you don't know if it can reverse back and all of a sudden one day it's worth $100,000 per coin. We don't know, but we can all guess what's going to happen, right? And I'm going to leave the guessing up to you because you got to do your own due diligence. I have my own thoughts, but I don't want to put that in the air right now. All right. So let's see what else we got going on here. Again, I put this down below in the description. Now, what else is going to be down below in the description is where you get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. Long time live stream listeners know where I'm going with all this. Just basically go down below and look at the offers in the description. There is nothing that you have to buy. Everything can help you, whether it's free stocks from Robinhood and Webull, whether it's free crypto of Bitcoin from Coinbase. All of that can help you, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to do anything whatsoever as far as paying with a credit card, doing anything crazy like that. This is SSN Academy, SSN University. All right. So that's the first thing. Crypto tab down below in the description. You can start doing your mining for free. And yes, it does use your software. All right. Whatever. So if you're trying to use your computer and you're trying to have crypto tabs open like I'm doing right now, that makes my computer a little bit slower. All right. But if I had it on a separate computer and phone and all that, it wouldn't affect me. And there's other things that you can do within crypto tab, but I will go over it briefly. One is you can actually have a VPN and an NFT booster as well that you can pay additional for. And then that way it'll run on its own server using the VPN. And their VPNs were you could be $5, $3. They had them already hooked up. So you can actually mine it that way where it's always on and it doesn't matter about your software or your computer. It's always running. So that's another one for crypto tab. Now, the third thing and most important thing is when you share with other people, everybody has a link when they sign up with crypto tab. All right, everybody. So therefore, You can share your link just like I shared my link to help other people for free. Imagine family members, and they have a 10 level, I don't know what to call it, matrix or something, where when you sign up somebody else, you get a small percentage of their mining as well. So it's free for everybody. So again, I talked about this for the last 3 live streams, and I have to keep talking about it because who's not paying attention to the stock market is all I want to know. You better be paying attention. You better be paying attention that crypto's dropping. That means you're going to have to readjust your financial situation more than likely. That means, are you just going to sit by and watch your stock go down 20%, 30%, 40% and do nothing? Sooner or later, you may decide, hey, it went down enough. I have profit still. Maybe I should sell it. Maybe you want to buy more. You're going to have to make these decisions, right? Just think about it, because you don't want to get left behind. And getting left behind looks like this, ladies and gentlemen, just to be clear. Let's just say you had a portfolio and your portfolio says $20,000. And then you wake up and all of a sudden your portfolio says $12,000 because you weren't going to sell when you had these nice profits, right? You know, the Gino Scimiente way, 25%, 30%, 50% profit. You weren't going to sell because you figured you're going to break the bank. But Gino Scimiente, when it gets past 30%, he's like getting his profit and resetting. So again, you could have had 30, 40, 50% profit. Now all of a sudden it all evaporated. So therefore, now you have to bring out some more money. And are you going to put it in now, dollar cost averaging, or are you going to sit there and say, well, maybe I'll sell it? And you guys know, if you watched the video earlier today when I was using the Netflix, Bill Ackman with Pershing Square, when he bought $1.1 billion worth of Netflix. And because Netflix reported earnings were down, subscribers were down, their stock went down 30, 40, 50%, he had to sell. He sold for about 700 million, losing over $400 million. He said, I give up. I'm just going to take what I have left over and reinvest it somewhere else. This is the kind of thinking that you sometimes may have to deal with in this environment right now, because if the stock market goes down another 10%, we're already in a crash territory. If this thing goes down another 10 or 15%, we're going to be in a whole nother, people are going to start acting real funny when it comes to finance and their stock market holdings. And they have nowhere to put it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's even worse here. There's nowhere to put the money if you take it out of the stock market. You're not going to put it in crypto. It's lost 50%. You're not going to go down here and buy gold and silver. It actually hasn't increased, even though it should, due to inflation being damn near 20% a year for the last 2 years. You're not going to go out here and go buy real estate at all-time highs, are you? I don't think you're going to do that either. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You're not going to go out here and buy at all-time highs, and you're not going to buy at all-time lows. So that means what? Are you going to keep your money in the stock market and watch it evaporate? 20,000 to 12,000, and you're sitting there going, okay, that's 60%. It went down 40%. That's a crash. You're going to have to always have contingency plans, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what those contingency plans are. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. He has the icon next to the name. And oh, by the way, if you're new here, this is also AKA Mr. Cool. He's in the house and he has his tagline. Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's make some money. The streets are filled with blood. Exactly what we're talking about tonight. Laverne Penix, exactly. There's blood in the streets. But here's the question, Laverne Penix, and to everybody else. What do you guys think is going to happen? What should you do with this blood in the streets? Because quite frankly, if you already have the blood in the streets, it's been blood in the streets over the last month. So how much further does it go down before you say, hey, it's time for me to jump in and buy some more? That's the real question. Or are you going to use the dollar cost average your way down? Which I don't know if that's a good thing either, but hey, it works as well. But I'm sitting there going, is there any rush on a race to the bottom, you're not going to try and catch a falling knife, as they always say, right? I'm just like, I'll stand on the sidelines. We'll see where this goes. Because if this drops another 10, 15, 20%, that percentage drop helps you greatly if you're able to buy at that reduced level. Just another 10 to 15% is major, because even then, on the way back up, when you have a 20% increase, that's so much more to you than if you bought at a 5% below price versus a 15%. And you then increases 10%. It's different depending on your price that you entered that asset for. Now, real estate is coming next, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't have crystal balls, but if you noticed, we have a little crystal ball around here, right? We knew the stock market's going to go down because the Federal Reserve is going to raise the interest rates, right? All of this is tied together, ladies and gentlemen. It's not separate as people would lead you to believe in the media and the guys they trot out on CNBC and business news networks, Bloomberg and all that, right? Because they're just trying to make sure that you keep your money with the Bill Ackmans of the world at Pershing Capital, or you keep it with Kathy Woods, or you keep it in these ETFs. They don't want you withdrawing the money, so they got to make sure you're calm. You know what I'm saying? So they got to make up stories. But if they told you that inflation is 20%, 15%, and they started saying the stock market is going to go down 10% or 20 more percentage points right now, people would start panicking. And when they would say, hey, there's a supply chain shortage and there might not be enough food to go around, all of a sudden people be running down to the store, grabbing food and stocking up, which is one of those things that you might want to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, because you can't get left behind financially. Because just as you've seen with the gas, what do you think is going to happen if there's a food shortage? The prices have already damn near doubled. If all of a sudden there's a run on food or toilet paper, prices are going to double from where we are now, because they know you need it, because they want to make billions of dollars of profit. All right. So you guys got to think about all of this. So don't be fooled thinking things are going to subside and everything's just going to go away. This is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. And all the people here in the SSN Nation, we've been talking about this for 3 years. So you guys kind of already know what's going to happen. But now here's where we are. We have to talk about 2022. And if I tell you it's about to get worse, what are you going to say? You're going to go, Eric, stop being melodramatic, right? That's what you're going to say, right? Stop being melodramatic. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that time. We have to be melodramatic in this case. All right. Now, I'm going to get into some things down below because I can't, just like crypto tabs, I can't let it go with COPS as well. It's COTPS. I have a link down below in the description because you can earn 3% daily for 4 months. It's been working. It's still around. Unlike the Smart Swap, which is a copy, they did a rug pull. So COTPS, they're still around 4 months. You double your money in a month. That's pretty good. 3% a day compounded. The link is down below. Please use the invite link. I think that's the right one down below. We'll see here in a second. But use that link, and it is crypto. And if you need any information on it, all you got to do is ask. You need to put USDT TRC20, which is on the Tron network, has to go into COPS. All right? Just to let you know. That's where it has to go. Now, yeah, that's the right link down below. They kind of changed it when they changed their website. So that is down below, and that is actually a bona fide thing. Now, let's talk about the other thing, because I teased it on Wednesday, talked about it on Friday, was trying to set it up today, but I wasn't able to set it up, where we're going to start doing our own group economics. And I said something about 0% to 5% every week from your investment. We're going to make it $5,000 total. And your percentage is going to be based on out of 5,000. It's pretty simple. If you put in $100, you divide that by 5,000. That's your percentage. You put in 2,500. Everybody knows that's half of 5,000. So you get 50%. But the bottom line to the story is it's not 50%. What it is if there's a total amount where I'll use it simple. Let's just say there's $200 of profit for the week and you put up 2,500. That means your profit obviously is going to be 100. Everybody else's portions who has 10%, let's say somebody at 10%, obviously they get $20. So it all based on your percentage. That's what you'll get doled out. That's simple, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Group economics, weekly payouts, and it has nothing to do with COTPS. We're going to run it on StopStrugglingNow.com website. You'll be able to sign up for this sometime this week. We're on the road trip still. And so therefore, I'm going to have to add it in, and it won't be today or tomorrow, or maybe even not even Wednesday, but it should be done by the end of the week. Add it on. So keep your mind right, because again, we're talking about passive income here, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get that. And also down below with the COTPS, that's passive income. There is a script that you can run automatically. So if you want that script, you can also come see me, send me an email, support at Stop Struggling Now, make a comment. I can get you the script, and therefore you can start using it automated. All right. It's that simple. All right. Let's see who else is in the house. Victor Marrero. Everyone is running away from the market. My strategy is very simple. I am going in hard and doing DCA on the way down. That's all I can do. I am too deep. Victor Marrero, exactly what I'm getting at, because what can you do in reality if you have a portfolio, no matter what it is? If you've already lost 30%, which a lot of people have, 30, 40%, and it goes down another 10, you pretty much don't have anything else to do but buy. I got to commend you for that, because that's what should be done. Because if you guys don't understand one thing about stocks, one thing about the financial system in America is this: the top 10%ers don't lose. And what do they hold? They will hold the real estate. They will hold the stocks straight up. And when those things go down, you know what they do? They buy more. And when there's blood in the streets like what we have right now, where things are going down 20, 30, 40%, they buy more. Why? Again, you guys got to understand, this is finance, and this is also mathematical. If you're down 50% and you didn't dollar cost your way down, so in other words, we'll start at 100. You go down, the thing goes to $50, the stock, let's say. It could be crypto, it can be stock, it could be real estate. It doesn't matter. It went down 50%, but you bought at the 100% number. If you do nothing, it takes 100% just to get back to your original 100%. You don't want to be in that situation. Let's just face facts. You want to be in a situation where you started off with 100, it dropped to 50, you bought more at 50, your average cost is now $75. So when it goes from 50 to $75, that's much more doable to get back into the profit picture than having to wait for your stock or crypto, or it doesn't matter, real estate, whatever it is, to go from 50 to 100. That means the price has to double. We need 100% just to get back to even. That's not how things normally work. So if something goes back up 10, 15, 20%, now you get back 50, goes up to 60, you're only down 20% or thereabouts, 25%. You're going to be like, okay, that's much more reasonable. You don't have as high a loss from 60 and then you go to 100. You're still like, man, I'm way down. So that's why you have to do the dollar cost averaging, which a lot of people around YouTube, the internet, would say, no, don't do dollar cost averaging. But it doesn't make any sense if you do not. Because otherwise, in order to get profits, you're going to have to profit 100%. And you will notice when it comes to stock market, when it comes to real estate, when it comes to gold, silver, precious metals, when it comes to crypto, the odds of you getting 100% on an established property, coin, anything is slim to none within a short period of time. You're not going to double your money in a short period of time. Now, Some people are going, Eric, what are you talking about? I understand crypto. You can double your money if you pick new crypto that comes out yesterday and everybody buys and then it gets dumped later. I get that, the pump and dump. I'm talking about traditional assets that you want to feel safe about. They're not going to double in a month. They're not going to double in a year. They're not going to double in 2 years. All right. So that's why you have to do dollar cost average down. Very well said, Victor Marrero, because you're never in too deep, though. You're doing what should be necessary because it's only mathematics. If I bought something for 100, it goes down to 50. I don't want my thing to be worth 100 still. I want my thing to be worth closer to 50. So I should be buying some more. So then my dollar cost average goes down to 90, 80, 75, 70. Hell, basically what you could do is if you bought some stocks, let's just say 10 stocks for $100, that's $1,000. The stock goes down to 50 because this is what's going to happen if not already for some stocks. We're down at $50. You're sitting there going, well, I have 10 shares. Well, look at this. You're going to buy another $1,000, except now they're $50 each. So now you have 20. So you have 20 shares at $50 a piece. You have 10 shares at $100 a piece. You can start doing the numbers. You have 30 shares for $2,000. So you know you're around $66, $68, $69 dollar cost average. To go from 50 to 69 or 66 just to break even is a lot better than going from 50 to 100. So I reiterate it again. This is why you have to think about this. Curtis Davis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon next to his name. And once again, he has a tagline, good evening, SSN family. And he has his ABMM. In case you're new here, you don't know what that means, but it means this: always be making money. You have no choice, ladies and gentlemen. If you think you're going to sit around here and be 70 years old and retire, you have another thing coming, because only a few people are going to be able to retire officially. And those are going to be the people that have monies coming in from passive income, whether it's pension funds, which I don't know if that's going to happen, whether it's going to be your own 401k pension plan. It could be that. But there's one little problem that everybody keeps forgetting about. When somebody retired in 2010, just 12 years ago, when home prices were generally under $200,000 in most states, hell, $100,000 you can get homes for in about 40 states of the 50, comfortable homes. You didn't have to worry about having $1 million or $1.5 million because you were like, okay, gas is only $1.20. You're like, food is everything. You go to the grocery store, get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags of groceries for less than $100. You knew good and well that you're going to be able to live another 20 years comfortably after retirement. But then you woke up 10 years later and you're like, whoa, wait a minute now. Everything is doubled in price from when I retired. And gas is tripled in price from when I retired. Now everything that I pay for is double to triple. When I go out to eat, no longer there are things that used to be $9.99. Those things are $20. So now everything has changed. Your money doesn't go as far as it could go. So therefore, what should you be doing right now and for the rest of your life, ladies and gentlemen? You need passive income. All right. So just keep that in mind. Always be making money. SSN University, SSN Academy. This is what we talk about here. Curtis Davis says diesel fuel up. Russian gas embargo coming. There we have it. You know what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's happening. Michael Caesar is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. He has the icon still. He's been a long-time member, long-time listener. Very nice to see you once again. And he says, good night. What do you think about Amazon split coming up? I love Amazon splitting coming up. It was overdue, just like Google, overdue. Tesla, overdue. But you know what I love about it? If they have announced their splits, I want them to split as soon as possible, ASAP. ASAP. And the reason why I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen, is you guys know just what I said about Roblox, just what I'm going to say about any IPO, the same thing I'm going to say about the splits, just like when Apple did their split, I'm going to say the same thing. You can do it two ways. You can buy before the split or you can buy after the split. But there's one thing that you may notice after a split, and I'll give you guys this information here. Let's just say after a split, we'll go, the stock is 500. We're going to split 4-1. So that means after the split, the stock goes to 125. Okay, 125 a share instead of 500. That's 4-1 split. So everybody gets excited, right? So the price goes up to 125, 128, 135, 140 because of the euphoria. People are buying because the euphoria of the split. Then what happens? 72 hours, 96 hours later, all of a sudden, the price goes back down because the euphoria is not the same as when the split day happened. It's 3 days later, 4 days later, people bought. Now, where do you get the next investor from? So now what generally happens is it goes down. So instead of 125, it'll go down to 110. Just be on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to buy before the split, but either way, it doesn't matter. At least you win. Amazon's a great company at this point in time. All right. Now, the union thing and some other things that are going to happen, we don't know. But my advice is either get in before the split. It's not going to hurt you that much either way. But I just want to let you know where a buying opportunity comes, because this is SSN Nation. The buying opportunity comes 93, 4, 5 days later. Look for it. Now, when an IPO comes out, I'll get you with that too. Since I mentioned Roblox last year, they came out around, I believe it was 65. Euphoria, they went up to 75, 76, 79. And I was saying the same thing then. IPOs, they do the same thing after the euphoria. Now you have to have real buyers. And generally, you don't have as many people buying because it's not an IPO or it's not a split. So then the price starts going down. So then I said, you know what? I'm just going to wait till it gets back down to 66, 67. People didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. And now, sadly, Roblox is tumbling just like every other stock damn near. They are not even anywhere near 60. They're not anywhere near 40. Well, actually, they're near 40 is what I'm saying. So again, if you believe in Roblox, which has the in-game marketing that people can buy in the game, and it's for children and adults as well, now is a good time to buy possibly. And everybody who bought back then, now is the time for you to sit there and say, hey, my dollar cost average, I bought it at 65, 70, 75. Some people bought it for $99, but here it is around $40. So again, back to Amazon split. Either way, I think you should own Amazon. I told you guys before, when the economy goes bad, you stick with the big boys. You stick with the Apples, the Microsofts, the Coca-Colas, the Pepsis, the Amazons. That's who you stick with. The Apples, if I didn't mention them. That's who you want to stick with. These guys have companies within companies. They're not just a one-trick, two-trick, three-trick pony. These guys have things such as, they're in the cloud space. They're in the storage spaces. They're into making chips. They're into all these different companies that they bought up that people don't realize. So therefore, they're conglomerate. In fact, let me talk about some other conglomerates like General Mills. All right. People always think cereal. Well, these guys own more than just cereal. Johnson & Johnson. You think of baby oil because of the commercials. These guys own a myriad of consumer products. Procter & Gamble, P&G, myriad of companies are underneath them. This is what you guys have to keep in your head. These are excellent companies to buy right now if they drop 20, 30, 40%. Because in a bad economy, guess what? You're buying Procter & Gamble stuff. You're buying Johnson & Johnson stuff. You're getting General Mills stuff. You just don't realize it. You're buying Coca-Cola products. You're buying Pepsi products. Those are the things that you have to start thinking about when the economy goes bad. And I call those consumer products. And I don't know really what to make of it as far as the stocks. if there's a group of stocks such as that. But I'm just letting you know, those are the ones you need to concentrate on in a bad economy, because people go to the staples. They're not out there splurging. All right, so keep that in mind. So the Amazon split, hopefully I helped you out. Michael Cesar, welcome again to the nation. Very happy to see you once again. I appreciate your support. And by the way, we're 35 minutes in. Please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. And the other thing is this. Let me know who received the trailer, who saw the trailer. All right. And who received notification from YouTube. So far, only 2 people tonight have said they have seen the trailer. All right. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about? Down below in the description, I always have something. You know that. So we talked about Crypto Tab. We talked about COPS, COTPS, which is very interesting because it's not down below in the description. That's weird. Let me go see if I have COPS. Oh, I do have COPS down below in the description. Okay. We have COPS. So it's down there. So no problem there. What else do I have? Oh, you know, I don't generally do the live streams on the podcast, which I actually probably should. And so there is a podcast company. This is for everybody that wants to start their own channel. And speaking of starting your own channel, Mr. Financial has his own channel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He has his own channel, Chili Davis. You need to go see Chili Davis stocks, because throughout the day, he's giving you updates on the stock market. And some of you may know we talked about UVXY and SQQQ about, I don't know, a month ago, 2 weeks ago, last week. And even he posted up some things talking about 8%, 10%, 7% a day. The price has gone up because they are reverse of the stock market, the S&P 500, SQQQ. That's shorting the SQQQ. That's shorting NASDAQ. All right. UVXY and VIXY, that's just shorting certain Standard & Poor type of stocks. And that goes against the stocks as well. When the stock goes down, we make money. Some people might like making 20% in a month. I know Gino Chimiente would be joining in saying, let me take some profits. That's all I'm going to say. So that's what you have to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Laverne Penix, Mr. Cool says, I received a notification. Thank you so much. That's 4. Victor Morel says, I got the notification in trailer as well. That is 5. That is beautiful. Awesome. Leah Dennis, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to the name. And, a lot of love in the house. Happy Money Making Monday, SSN fam. And special shout out to Eric B, Auntie Val, Curtis D, Victor M, Laverne P, and Diesel Mike. And I received my YouTube notification and trailer. Oh my, are we up to 6, ladies and gentlemen? That is beautiful. Thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate it. We're up to 6. Can we get a record tonight? Because that's early tonight. Thank you so much for being here, Leah Dennis. Very nice to see you once again. All right. What else? Oh, SSN Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't talked about it, but I do talk about it every time. Remember, SSN Lifestyle, we still have memberships coming. You're going to start seeing something over there as well towards the end of the week. If you want to get in on the Ring of Fire activity, I suggest you sign up as a member. You cannot have the free membership and get in on the Ring of Fire. You can have the free membership and still refer other people or other members. You can also use and receive referral income or affiliate income by selling products on the site under hot deals or any other products that you might see on the site. That way it's passive again, so to speak, because you now have products and services that you can sell. That's beautiful. You have a free version. You have the Founders Club version, and the Founders Club membership, ladies and gentlemen, you have special perks. So let me go this way. The Founders Club is up to $24.99. Oh, very interesting. I just found out something new today in the back office at StreamYard. And now I should divert to StreamYard, but I'm not. I'm going to go to SSN Lifestyle because we have new people that may not know that you can be in the Founders Club membership. They have a Founders Club membership, a Premier membership, an Elite membership, a Pro membership. All those are different levels. So we'll show it on the screen now. You guys can see what I'm talking about. That is weird. All right. So here we are. Founders, Premier, Elite, Pro. Those are all paying memberships. You receive special memberships. In fact, let me just go to SSN membership so then you can see what I'm referring to. The top dog is the Founders Club membership. There are still spots. There's only 15 spots that can ever be filled. That's it. It's not like we're not acting like the Federal Reserve. After we have 15 Founders Club members, there'll never be another, oh, okay, we're going to actually add on 5 more Founders Club members. That's not going to happen. All right. So all I'm trying to say is Founders Club members have special. That's a special membership. And that's why it's $24.99 as a Founders Club member. In fact, let me go down to the bottom of the screen so then you can see the pricing. You can have a free affiliate. Again, this is all you get. You get member affiliate, refer others. Pro membership, you can be in the lifetime bonus pool. You get your 4- and 5-star vacation discount, boat, yacht, and rental discounts and credits. You get entertainment, but then you can move up into the elite membership. And that's when you get some additional, you get in on the investment opportunity, which is the Ring of Fire. You get airline ticket upgrades, 3 nights, 4 days. You do not get because only Premier membership and Founders Club members get that. So I'm just giving you an idea of what you can expect. And what's happening is because you can now get into upgrades. You'll be getting passive income based on if you want to join us in the Ring of Fire, like the first one up, Fingernails to Go. You're going to have to go on the website, check it out. There's talk of the Fingernails to Go from back in December. But now there's going to be a new video that comes out. We're going to be meeting with them in towards the end of May in Vegas. And I'm hoping it's not during the IDC. That's going to be crazy if it's the weekend of the 20th, because that's when they're having the EDC in Vegas and some other things. And that's like going to be costly to get over there and stay there. Prices are going to be up simply because there's going to be there's a reason for 100,000 people to be in the city. In Vegas, that is. So I got to get more with the dates. Hopefully Vanessa Comagate gets her. I do have the dates. I just can't remember the exact dates because now that I'm remembering, May 20th is a Friday, and that's also during an event in Vegas that has like probably 40,000 people coming, and that is definitely not a good thing. All right? If you want to stay in Vegas when they have 40,000 people coming. In fact, I'm sold out at all of my places for that weekend, quite frankly. And I'm looking for cancellations just so you guys get an idea of what's happening. But the Founders Club members, there are some spots left. There's only 15 possible. And you get 7 nights, 8 days in Punta Cana in a penthouse or in several locations. You'll have a choice. That's what I can say. That's included in your membership. That right there could be, I don't know, that could be worth the $24.99 because these places are penthouse units or 3 or 4 bedrooms. So they're going to be like $300 a night and up. So that's worth it just by itself. Never mind that you get 3 or 4 nights that you can stay around in other locations like the Hawaiian Islands, Las Vegas, like we're talking about, Orlando, some other locations around the United States and some of its territories and some of the not U.S. territories like Mexico or something like that. That's included. That's part of your Founders Club membership. I got to say this, there's 15 spots available. And so there are not 15 left. There's less than 15 spots left. And again, Ring of Fire, which is here, that is only, you get first dibs when you're in the Founders Club. So if we go down and we do the Fingernails to Go and it says, okay, we go, okay, we're going to do, I'll just use an example. I know what the number is, but I'll use an example. Let's say the Fingernails to Go is $10,000 investment, and we have the Founders Clubs go all between them. Somebody says, I'll put up 1,000. Another person says 3,000. Another person says 5. Another person says 2. That's 10 grand. That means it's closed out. That means all the other memberships, the Elite, the Premier, the Pro, you're not going to be able to get in on that Ring of Fire deal. But the Founders Club members, they get first dibs on every Ring of Fire deal that's going to come up. It's that simple. They have top dog status. It's $24.99, and then there's a monthly amount every month. And it's just as much as the Premier membership, $39.99 at the moment. It has not been raised or anything. So just letting you know, SSN Founders Club members only, exclusive. You'll be able to promote other properties, other real estate, like on Airbnb. You can actually promote other properties and make additional streams of revenue. That's the whole point here, ladies and gentlemen. We need streams of revenue. You're going to be able to promote some of our stuff with SSN Lifestyle that can bring you in extra streams of revenue. Not all memberships can do that. Only Premier and Founders Club members can do that. That's it. When we have April 2nd, 2023, the SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana party, April 2nd, of course, Founders Club members get 2 VIP tickets for the yacht and catamaran party. Of course, they're VIPs. No other membership gets you VIPs for our annual business meeting party. That's what it's going to be called. The saxophone artist, the top 100 jazz saxophone artist, Sean Rayford, he's going to be playing in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's scheduled to be there. So let's just call it what it is. Lifestyle, jazz player. There's going to be more people coming too. Don't worry. He's not going to be the only. In case you're not into some smooth jazz, you can check it out. We have other things that are going to happen as well. But right now, you can get in early on what they call the ground floor. And don't be mistaken. You can actually sign up other people and you receive commission. So if you send somebody over and they want to become a pro member for the 149, you receive commission. If you want to send somebody over to become a Founders Club member, you will receive commission. You just have to be a member, whether it's a free membership on up. As long as you're a member, you will receive commission. Now, down below in the description, there's a link where you can go sign up for any of these memberships and go look around. All right. And one last thing, because there's more bonuses, as you can see here, but I'll get to the last thing about the bonus pool. The bonus pool means everybody that does not have the free membership, you have a pro, elite, premier, or founder club membership, you will be in a bonus pool. And exactly that. Every month you will receive some sort of check coming into your account. Bonus pool money. All right. It's that simple. The first one, instead of the first one was going to be September or August. It was going to be 6 months from April, but I changed it. First pay is going to start in this month. And the thing is, you are definitely going to have your membership current. There's a monthly fee, $29.99, $39.99 is the highest, but that's for the highest guys. The Founders Club members and the Premier each pay $39.99. That's it. It's not overwhelming. There's a back office that everybody can go to, get your links, and do all you need to do. Once you sign up, you'll have that link as well. And again, airline upgrades and a whole bunch of other things, that's all included in SSN Lifestyle. And eventually there's going to be some crypto involved. That hasn't been all worked out or ironed out yet. But I just want to talk about the SSN Lifestyle Founders Club, and there's a link down below if you want to join. It's that simple. Passive income is the game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why it leads me to the next thing, because we're going to have that passive income with the Stop Struggling Now Nation. We're going to do it on the StopStrugglingNow.com website, but that's a whole nother ball game. You guys are going to find out more about this on Friday, and there will be an email about it as well. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But there is one other thing. Please go down to the bottom of the description, sign up for the newsletter, because YouTube doesn't like sending out messages to thousands of members here. And so I need to email you when we have live streams and when I drop videos. Okay. So please do that. And there's other things as well. Down below near the bottom, you'll see green check marks. And that's where we have our social media links, Instagram, Discord, trying to think of all the ones in my head, Pinterest, all of it's down there, Telegram, all of it. Please sign up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care how many, but please sign up with 1 or 2 additional, because sometimes I post memes where are quotes, motivational quotes. Sometimes they're quotes to help you with business. I'll probably be dropping a something tomorrow that actually has this kind of funny, kind of what we're talking about tonight, about the future, when they're talking about in 1970, this was the price of sugar, this was the price of a car, this was a price, and it talks about a car is 10% of the median price. So let me give you an example of how serious this is. 1970, a car cost around $1,500. All right. That was about 10% of the average wage at the time. You know what the average wage in America, or the median price wage, is in America, is around 45,000. We all know cars do not cost 4,500 now. You know that, right? So just keep that in mind. And actually, I misspoke. The car used to cost 1,500 is what I'm trying to say. A car cost 1,500, in case I said $4,000, but it was 1,500 is what a car used to cost. Now, median income now is 45,000, and it's kind of funny. A car does not cost 4,500 or $5,000. All right. This is what we're going to be dealing with 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 10 years from now, 5 years from now. You can make the median price, but everything is out of whack. You're going to be spending 10 times what your great grandparents spent for the same thing. That's what's going to happen. And that's why we need these extra streams of revenue, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. Look who else is in the house. Driven Fortitude is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being in the house with the icon next to the name. And in case you want to know how to get that icon, well, you have to join the channel. And she says, good evening, SSN fam. Good evening to you. I hope all of you are well. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see you here. I know you're doing good if you're here. And yes, we are doing here good and well in the SSN Nation. And so all I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, the icon means they hit the join button. Now, I don't know where the join button is. I know if you're on the phone, it says join in green. You can hit the join button. I know if you're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, there's a subscribe button, but there's also a join button. And if you're a member of the channel, Wednesday Night Live, which is at 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only members with the icon can be in the chat room on Wednesday nights. All right, just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So that's one of the perks. Also, members of the channel can always join me on the live streams if they want to. That's right. You can come right here, be right next to me, either side, and talk about anything you want to discuss. That would be awesome. Anytime you want to, you always can come up. Even if you want to promote something, you can come up and promote. Hey, that's part of being a member of the channel. Plus, you have special emojis that hardly anybody ever uses. I know they're kind of small. Maybe you have to make some new ones. But there's special emojis in the chat for members of the channel as well. Just keep that in mind. Plus, they get special messages and 1 or 2 videos a month specifically for them for being a member of the channel. So all of that, keep that in mind. And there are other perks as well if you're a longtime member. Wilson Koo is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has his tagline. Good evening, Mr. Bird and SSN family. 100% facts. I sell money. That's right. Wilson Koo does funding options, ladies and gentlemen. He can fund damn near anything. You're a business startup. Okay, he might be able to help you. If you're trying to get some real estate and you need money for rehab, he might be able to help you. You don't have any money for the real estate or the rehab. Guess what? He has programs that can help you. All over the place, there's programs. So if you want to get in touch with Wilson Koo, you can send me a message at support@stopstrugglingnow.com, and I will send your email to Wilson Koo, support@stopstrugglingnow.com, and I'll forward it. All right? Make that nice and simple. Wilson Koo showing some love. Evening at Victor M, Auntie V, Diesel M, Laverne P, Curtis D, Michael D, Driven F. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. Leah D, Driven Fortitude says hi. Yes, Kel Slater is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Very nice to see you once again, Kel Slater. And he says, E-Money, is the housing crash next? You're damn right it's next. Since crypto and stocks are identical twins right now, you got that right. And you know who's coming next. That's right, Kel Slater. Real estate, ladies and gentlemen. It's already happening right now, right underneath your noses. You know why you don't know about it is because they don't want to tell you. You know why? Because the top 10 percenters don't like losing. They don't want their property values to go down 10, 20, 30% just like that, because they'll have a run when people say, oh, the sky is falling down. They don't want that. So what are they going to do? They're going to slow roll you. They're not going to tell you that the interest rates have increased to 5% to get a mortgage, 5.2, 5.5. They're just letting you know interest rates increase. They're not telling you that people have started to reduce their prices for their homes. And they damn sure don't tell you what we tell you here in the SSN Nation. Because a lot of people, well, you might not have been around last Wednesday or last Friday, but we might as well just do this again. All right? Google mortgage calculator, please. I wish they could talk like that and get it done. But let's talk about it. Let me show you guys something. We'll go back. A lot of you already know that we go over the Google calculator time and time again, because we have to show anybody that's watching this in the sound of the SSN Nation voice. We have to show this. We just can't let this go, because you have to understand the cause and effects. All right. So I'm going to do this again, because this is why the housing market will go down, because we have homes at $300,000. No, hold on. What is that? That's 3 million. Okay. $300,000. When the interest rate last year was at 3.92, your mortgage was $1,418. Who knows? I know all you guys here know that when you buy a home, that they go to your debt to income ratio. They generally let you slide with about 30%, 35%. And the guys that want to do high risk, they'll let you get up to 40% of what you make. So now you have to start realizing you can only do about, I always like to go 30%. All right. Just to make it nice and easy. So now $1,400, you generally are going to have to make 3 times that amount. So we're going to have to make around $45,000 a year. We can afford a $300,000 house if you don't have any other debt. Because remember, if you have a credit card, if you have a house, a car, they're going to include that in your debt, which now means, let's just say those 2 items cost you $500 more. Well, that means you got to make $1,500 a month more. So I'm just saying, but let's just keep it. We don't have any other debt. We got everything paid down to zero while we're getting a mortgage. Okay. $1,400 means $45,000 a year, 43, something like that. But look at here, over the last 2 years, 20% and 20% means most people's homes, when you start doing, okay, I'm going to do it 2 ways. I'll do 360, and 360 times 20% is around another 70. So we'll be at 450,000 is right now. Now, the interest rate, instead of $1,400 a month, even if the interest rate was the same as last year, guess what happens, ladies and gentlemen? Now you just translated and changed everything. You have to now make $60-some thousand per year in order, because that's $6,000. You have to, you got to do $6,000 a month times 12, $72,000 a year, ladies and gentlemen. How many people make $70-some thousand a year? That has to be the question. All right. So now look at here what happens. What happens when the interest rate is now 5.25, let's say? That is $2,485. Now you got to make $7,500 per month. And now you're in the stratosphere. You're in around 90 G's a year annually with no debt in order to be able to buy this home. You see what happens? Inflation, the cost of living increases, and they're going to increase the interest rate even more within the next 30 to 60 days. And instead of this being 5.25, you're going to find 6%. And when you get to 6%, look at this. This just starts getting worse. 2,700 times 3, ladies and gentlemen. That's $8,000 a month. You damn near going to have to be making 100 G's to get qualified. Your household income is going to have to be 100 G's. Without a car note, without credit card debt, without student loan debt. That's without any other debt. If you have any of those debts, you got to be well into the hundreds. Now you're narrowing it down to less than 10, 15% of the population. Now you're understanding why the market's going to crash, because people aren't going to be able to finance it, afford it. Not going to happen. All right. So that gets us back to the question at hand. When my man Kel Slater asks, hey, what's going to happen, E-Money? Well, it's coming. Stand by. And everybody here with the duffel bag of cash, don't waste it, because you're going to have an opportunity to buy these homes that are right now selling for $500,000, $600,000. You're going to be able to buy them for $300,000, $350,000, $250,000 in certain areas of the country. It all depends on the demand and what's happening in that city and town. But generally, in a real estate crash of what's about to happen, it's going to be, you're going to be able to buy things at 50% off. And you know what's going to happen. There's going to be homes right now in your neighborhood that are selling for $600,000. And then you're going to see it right now. You can go to Zillow probably in your neighborhood, and you'll see somebody that says, well, I'm taking $10,000 off. I'm dropping the price to $585,000. You wait about another 4 months. There's going to be other people selling the exact same square footage or similar home, and they're going to be asking $550,000, $525,000. And some people are going to come in and buy because they're going to go, oh, this is a good deal. It dropped 10, 20%. But just wait, because what's also going to happen is when people are losing their jobs, now some other homes are going to come on the market. Then when you start doing foreclosures and you add that into the mix, now all of a sudden people are going to try to give homes away because they have mortgages of $300,000, $350,000. And now they don't want to lose out on that equity. They're going to say this house is worth $600,000 back in the day a few months ago. Okay, it's not worth that now. I got to sell it for $500,000. Then the next thing you know, somebody sees that's for $500,000. Now it exasperates. The next person goes, I want to sell mine now. You got to sell it for $480,000. And then the ball just keeps rolling downhill. So mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, if you plan on buying a home in the next 6 months to a year, I would be patient at this point. Just stack your funds, stack what you need, make sure everything's in order, because do not panic because you see something go from your dream home go from $600,000 to $500,000, because your dream home could actually go from $500,000 to $400,000, and your dream home can go for $400,000 to $350,000 as well. I'm just letting you know this is traditional. Check out 2008, 2009 if you don't believe. Check out late 80s, 87, 88, 89. Same thing. This stuff happens, and it occurs all the time. History repeats itself because the United States and the IMF and the bankers are doing the same thing they always have done. Looked out for the big guys. Vanessa Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. And she says, hey, boss and SSN fam, late but checking in. Vanessa Gate, you are never late because you can check in anytime. You're rated here. And I thank you so much for being in the house once again and for your support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very nice to see you. And also, Vanessa Gate, let me know when that the date in Vegas for Fingernails to Go, because I can't remember the date. I got to lock that in my mind because I keep thinking I'm having all these reservations May 20th weekend for that music festival, and it's booked up. So I'm hoping it's not that weekend because everybody wants to be in town that weekend. Evening, Vanessa K from Wilson Coup. Andy Ortiz is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream, and we're 1 hour in, and he has the icon next to his name, and he says, yo, what's up, everybody? And I say, yo, 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 what's up, Andy Ortiz? Thank you so much for being here once again. I appreciate your support. And ladies and gentlemen, if you saw the YouTube notification, if you received and saw the trailer, please let me know, because we got up to 6 tonight real fast. And please smash the like button if you haven't already, because the YouTube gods, I kind of think they're letting us out of the doghouse. And also, if you like what we're talking about here, please subscribe to the channel. And if you also like what we're talking about and you have a question, just ask it. Put it down below in the chat. I may not know the answer, but we have very well-educated individuals, entrepreneurs. We have lenders. We have borrowers. We have people with skills here in the house. And that's why this is SSN University and SSN Academy. So please ask questions if you have them. And if you see this video on replay, down below in the comments, ask questions. There's plenty of people that can help you here. All right. That's the beauty of the SSN Nation. All right. Let's talk about it some more. Hey, Koo Man at Vanessa Comagate. Wilson Koo says, evening, Kel Slater. Right on, right on. Waiting for the housing discounts. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. And you guys, just like we pretty much said, and I said 3 years ago, I hate to say it like I had a crystal ball once again, but remember when we were talking 3 years ago, how we knew the economy was going to go bad. Not due to COVID. That was a surprise win there. That was a shocker win there. It was going to go bad anyhow. It just prolonged the situation because they came out with stimulus money. That wasn't supposed to be part of the equation. That just blew the balloon up even higher and bigger for all asset classes. That just means it led to where you can have a bigger fall. So they give 300 million. No, they couldn't have. They gave 100 million, 150 million people stimulus money. All right. That put money into the economy that normally wouldn't have been in the hands of these people. They would have been out of work. What happened now would have happened a year and a half ago. That's all. They just delayed it. And they were happy to delay it, giving out PPP loans. So then the people that get those can go out and buy some other things or give their employees some money instead of being out of business. It just prolonged everything, but put more money in the system. Come on, you guys. You guys are smart. You know what's going to happen if all of a sudden you're in a household, let's say, it doesn't matter, 5 members in your household, and you put your money in a pot and you go around the table and you go, okay, guys, all we have is $500 here. So we can't really buy anything. And then all of a sudden, somebody else walks in, let's call it the government. They walk in and go, hey, we're going to give everybody at the table $500 each. Now you have, instead of 500, you have 3,000 because you got 2,500 from the 5 people for 500 and the 500. Now you got $3,000 in the pot. What do you think is going to happen now? Now you're going to go, oh, geez, now we can go out here and go buy this. We can go buy that. We can go spend our money on all this stuff. You just put more money into the economic system, which now means you just created inflation. You just created the cost of living in goods to be sold for more. Because now people are out buying, and now we're going to increase the price because now there's a demand, and you increase the money supply, which now means we're going to have inflation. It's just a catch-22. You're not going to win. That's why here, members of the SSN Nation, we're prepared for this kind of stuff. You're built in for this, ladies and gentlemen. You can take advantage. Some of you will be able to, some of you won't be able to, but at least you know what's coming. There will be a sale on houses. It's already started. There's a sale on crypto. There's a sale on stocks. What else? What else is going to happen here? You're not going to have people taking money out of crypto or out of the stock market and going about real estate. You're going to have a few people doing that, but you don't have enough people doing that to stop the price of real estate to come down because you're not going to have enough buyers. When all of a sudden I can pay $1,400 a month last year for the same house, and now it's going to cost me $2,400, you're not going to have a lot of buyers signing up for that. All right. So just think about that. Waiting for the house discounts. We're all waiting for that. That's what we're doing. Auntie Val. What's good, sis? From Professor Auntie Val. Hey, Professor Val. Kel Slater says, what up, cool? I might get like you and sell some money. Exactly. This is the best time. Silverman Fox is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Very nice to see you once again. He says, hello, everyone. Good tidings and blessings to you all, SSN family from New Jersey. Silverman Fox, I didn't know you were from New Jersey. Way to go. I understand. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've been all over the world. My junior and sophomore and freshman year. Hell, it's more than that, actually. I used to live in Jersey, too, up from what they now call Six Flags. It used to be Great America. No, good. Yeah, I think it was Great America at the time. But anyhow, Six Flags, Northern, Burlington, junior, senior high school, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I went there for a few years. We had a lot of fun. Everybody in Jersey, I got to give you a shout out. And Silverman Fox, I didn't know you were in the NJ. All right. Anyhow, Curtis Davis says $400K for 2,700 square foot home. Hey, that's exactly what is going on right now. And you're going to be able to get it for 200, 225, 250 shortly. That's what's going to happen. Exactly. Here we are. Kel Slater says new construction in Florida and Texas be gold mine now and moving forward. Well, herein lies the situation. If this all holds true, like what happened before and what happened many times before, is when there's a housing crisis, developers go out of business because they have a price for their homes that it's going to cost them to create. When the price goes down, they can't make a profit. So, and they don't have any paper to sell neither. Because remember, they have a model home. It's selling for $500,000, which is the going rate, which is literally probably a little bit more than the surrounding areas. All of a sudden, people are going around and going, hey, man, the house over here is only $400,000. How are you selling that house for $550,000? Now people are going, I'm just going to go buy the $400K house. And the next thing you know, they have to drop their prices and go out of business. Generally, a large percentage will go out of business. This happened in Florida. This happened in Texas. This happened in Cali. This happened in Georgia. And that's why it's going to happen again. It happened in Arizona. It happened in New Mexico. It's going to happen all over again. So do not rush to go buy a home. You should be relaxing right now with a smile on your face. And also, you shouldn't be rushing because the mortgage, it's going to increase. You can sit there and say, hey, Eric, I'll rather have a 5.2, 5.5 interest rate right now versus a 7.5. You might want to say that. But sometimes I'm against the grain. I don't say that. I would rather, let's go back to the calculator. So when we start talking about these things, let's go this way. Let's just say the house costs 500 G's. You'd say, Eric, I got no problems. I'll buy the house. Look at this, 500,000, and now I'm paying 5.5%. Over 30 years, I got to pay $1 million. And then you guys, at the end of your 30 years, you go, yeah, man, my house is worth $1,100,000. I'm making money. And you guys know you heard this speech before. And I'm like, did you really? You just paid 30 years and you have a mortgage, right? That means you paid double whatever you purchased this house for, damn near. You really didn't make any money. You paid for it. You paid to make sure your house is worth $1 million. But people don't look at it that way. But here's what I'm getting into. I'm sitting here buying a house for $500,000 at 5.5, and you might go, Eric, the interest rates are 5.5. When they announce the next interest rate increase, we're going to be in the sixes. Well, they're already in the sixes, but they're going to be in the 6.5 range or something, maybe even 7, Eric. So now I should get this because a $500,000 house at 7, now we're talking about stratosphere. Now you got to be making 10 G's a month, $120,000 a year, and no debt. You got to make 140 or 150 at 7% interest rates. You're going to have to get up there. But here's the point I'm trying to make. So now you're saying, Eric, it could be 7%. I don't want to pay 33. It's 5.5 right now. So then I go, okay, I get you. I hear you. But hear me out. If the house goes down just to not half, but 350, The interest rate won't be 5.5. The interest rate will be 7. But looky here, looky here. I also don't pay $1 million for the house, and I only pay $2,329. So some of you may not have seen what I'm talking about, but I'll redo it. So you might be going, Eric, I can get this 5.5 right now. Look at here. That's $2,839, ladies and gentlemen, per month. If you hold that note for 30 years, that's $1 million. So you're sitting there going, I got to buy now. I say, no. You don't have to. You can if you want to, but wouldn't you rather buy a house for $350? Right? I blew it. Let's go $350. Wouldn't you rather buy a house for $350? And even if it's 7%, you're still going to pay less, $2,300 instead of $2,800. Hopefully you understand my point here, ladies and gentlemen. There's no need to rush under any circumstance. The housing prices are going to go down. The interest rate's going to go up. But here's the other side, ladies and gentlemen, the solution. Here's the other side. Here's the thing that they don't want to talk about. Oh, I didn't even have it on the right screen. Damn it, you guys didn't even see what I was talking about. All right, so I'm going to have to do it again. So here we are, 500,000. I was on the wrong Google. 33, oh, whoa. 5.5 at 500,000 is $2,839. The property goes down, not half, but around 40% down. Not even 40, 30% down. Goes to 350. And now the interest rate went up because the Fed Reserve, you're at 2,300, ladies and gentlemen, instead of 2,800. Sure, you could buy the house now, 500,000, 5.5, and you pay 2,800 a month. Or you can wait till the property goes down 30% and buy it for 350 and pay 2,300 a month. Tell me, you want to pay $500 less? That's how you do it. You wait for the property value to go down. Now, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to go look at some of this. Yes, sir. When that market goes down, my yearly income will be looking right. All money and no money out. Exactly, Andy Ortiz. That's exactly right. Hey, Mr. Kuhman from Silverman Fox. Gary White's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. With the icon. And he has this tagline, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, SSN family. He says, let's get it. That's what we're doing. This is SSN University, SSN Academy. We're talking about financials. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're talking about this is so that you have an advantage. You have a playbook in hand. You can utilize whichever playbook you want to use. But here's what I'm going to tell you, though. So now, check this out. So traditionally, well, it's going to happen regardless of traditionally. Historically, traditionally, it's going to happen. So they're going to raise the interest rate. You're going to be at 7.7. Some people may hold on, and you might go, okay, 8%. But notice the 8% is still less than the 2,800 that you were going to pay right now. It's 2,500. So it's still less, even at 8%. But here's the little caveat, ladies and gentlemen. So after you have a little crash and a little recession, you know what the Federal Reserve likes to do. They like to reduce their Federal Reserve rate. So now what starts coming into play is refinance options. So now I have a mortgage for $350. I want to refi because now the refi rate is 6%. And now you start going, okay, I can start dropping my interest rate down, my payments down by refining. And again, the key factor is when you refi, you make sure that you have no points if you pay off your mortgage early. And the reason why I say that is because once you get your first refi, something else could happen because they want to spur the economy because it's now slow and sluggish and it's not coming out. Next thing you know, they have like a 4.5 refi rate. And now here you write with the proper 1,700 a month, 350K house, refied, and you didn't have to pay additional points. All right. So that is a snapshot of what you can do, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to buy now, so be it. If you don't, sit back and wait, but rest assured you're going to pay a higher interest rate. But the higher interest rate is not the end all be all, because in 4 to 5 years, your property value will increase slightly. And then when they start dropping the interest rates again, property value will start increasing. And that's when you pounce with the refi and reduce your monthly payment. All right. So hopefully you guys understand that playbook, understand how you do it. Okay. Kel Slater talking crypto. Don't sleep on XDC, CeeLo, HBAR, Request, Harmony One. Hey, Kel Slater, you know this is crypto talk you're talking. Most people don't know, but it's crypto, ladies and gentlemen. And as you know, crypto has gotten beaten down. They've been getting their ass beat. You know the day was going to come sooner or later, because let's just call it what it is. Crypto is currency. No currency survives unless you interject in certain things. That's all I'm going to say about crypto. Crypto would ordinarily replace money. It's good to have a finite supply, is which we wish the US dollars and every country with their currency, you would wish they wouldn't print any additional currency. That would stop the inflationary situations. But crypto's a whole nother animal. Remember, it's not being circulated around. There's no, Bitcoin isn't the only crypto and everybody has to do transactions through Bitcoin. That's how the United States operates. The US dollar operates. When anybody around the world has to do a deal, they have to use dollars. So you can imagine in crypto, if they came up with this same thing, that would be wild. You'd be saying, what do you mean I got to do every transaction? I got to convert to Bitcoin so they can take some stupid fee. And then I got to send it to the person on the Bitcoin network so they can take another fee. You'd be like, have you lost your mind? That is one of the good things about crypto. But the other side of crypto that most people don't realize is there's a finite number of investors. So that means there's a finite number of demand. So some people are saying, like I always tell you, there's only 250 million people on the planet that is into crypto. That's it. So out of those 250 million people, you have 25, 50 million, 75 million. I don't know the numbers exactly what anybody's investing in or buying, but you can rest assured a large percentage has Bitcoin or Ethereum. So when you put all these altcoins on the market, what's left over for the altcoins, people are putting into the altcoins. But altcoins also do not have an ecosystem. They're just like Bitcoin. You have to have demand. So if you don't have demand and you have what we have, rug pulls in crypto. So now you have 10 rug pulls. These projects have 20 million, 10 million. $5 million of crypto is gone out of the market. Those are would-be crypto investors. The money is stolen. That could have went to some project or some coin or some token that was worth it. That would still be in the ecosystem. All 15, 20, 30, 40 million dollars stolen. Could you imagine, instead of it being stolen, maybe the people would have invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or anything else, Harmony One, XDC, whatever. That would give you demand all the time. And that's why that's why it's so bad. That's the certain situation that has hindered the buildup of crypto, is because you have 90% of these projects failing and all that money is stolen out of the system. And people don't understand that is the bad part of crypto. And that is actually hindering the growth of crypto. Because you steal $50 to $100 million a year and take it out of the crypto ecosystem, that's people who actually was going to invest or even is involved with crypto. Now you wipe these people out, or they have a bad taste in their mouth. They don't want to invest anymore. Where are you going to get the extra 200 and the extra 20 million people from? The extra 10 million people from to invest? We got a demand problem, ladies and gentlemen, with regard to crypto. And it's going to get worse because the coin prices are going down. These projects can't survive because you need more buyers. It's based on demand. That's what crypto is. All right. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So when Kel Slater says don't sleep on these, well, we're not going to sleep, but you have to do your own due diligence and see if it's worthwhile because none of these projects seem to be sustainable. They're all based on new buyers. And then we're figuring out, okay, we have new products. Those new products need to come on the market fast as possible. So that's why everybody's going towards the NFT because that's actually a product, right? So that's the nature of the beast here. We're talking about financials, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get left behind financially. You're not going to be left behind because everything is going down, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you won't get left behind. So there's no reason to jump in. Now, I will say this. There's a reason to jump in. Once again, down below in the description, there's a reason to jump in on something that gives you 3% per day and you double your money in a month. That's called COTPS. Please use the link down below. It's crypto. It uses USDT, but TRC20 because TRC20, they don't charge you hardly anything in fees. Well, basically just $1. That's about it. So it's not Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum. But all I'm trying to say is, cops, you refresh every 2 hours. You compound your money every 2 hours in about 15 minutes. 11 times a day is possible. Now you end up with the 3.3% daily. 3.3 times 30 is 99%. That's how you get 100%. You double your money in a month. COTPS, it's crypto. You need USDT, but you can only upload the TRC20 token into COTPS. It's been around 4 months, and so far, so good. We'll see if it's going to be around the 5th month. Who knows? You know how crypto projects are. That's why you only put in what you can afford to lose. All right? Simple. Andy Ortiz, what's up, Wilson? Curtis Davis, lots of love. Yes, they prolonged or delayed the crash by a year with PPP. Exactly. Lots of love. Called it transitory or temporary inflation. Exactly. All right, here we go. May 22nd through the 24th. That's very good because that's Sunday. That's Sunday through Tuesday. Interesting. Right before Memorial Day weekend. Very interesting. Curtis Davis, facts. But thank you so much, Vanessa Comagate. That's where the fingernails to go will be, ladies and gentlemen. I guess, I don't even know. I guess Butch is going to be there. Some of the crew from Fingernails to Go, the owners, developers, the guys are going to be there in Las Vegas. You can meet them in person. They got the table machine, the countertop, and then they have the vending machine. They'll be on display there, so you can actually go see it in person in Las Vegas, May 22nd through the 24th. There's a show called IDC or something like that. Also, the bust of home prices. Exactly. We're going to have a trifecta coming up. Well, actually, the trifecta's already started. The crypto, real estate, crypto stocks, and now real estate's all going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just do a Google and let's go look at some things. I'm just going to Google this. I haven't even checked. Yeah, here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it for yourself by Redfin. You can see it for yourself. Housing market, record share of home prices drop. But buyers are still struggling. Zillow stock falls 9%. Of course it does. But home sellers have dropped prices, and Redfin says it's a record. Now, that's in the Utah area. I don't know if it's actually specifically for Utah or not, but they're saying record home prices drop. North Texas sees a decline in home sales as prices jump. That's April 11th. That's not now. Will housing market crash? Experts give 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be 5 years. The Federal Reserve has to raise interest rates again. They have no choice. If they want a complete meltdown of the stock market, they have no choice. they're not going to let the top 10 percenters lose. That's not going to happen. It's not going to be 5 years. Austin, yeah, that should have already started dropping. Austin is outrageous. All right. So anyhow, this is coming. This is going down. There's no way you can hide it. No way to stop it. All right. $700K for 3,000 square foot home with basement. It's hilarious. Ripping off OCs. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right. It's getting outrageous. But also outrageous is you need to make more. All right. I went there. It's called Great Adventure in Jersey. Exactly. Great Adventure. Thank you so much, Vanessa Comagate. That's the one that used to be up the street from my Northern Burlington Junior Senior High School. That's it. Elizabeth, New Jersey, I think is where it is. Anyhow, Leah Dennis. I'm from New Jersey. I didn't know that, Leah Dennis. Which part? North, south? By Philly, Camden. Where is it? Sorry, I'm driving. I'm from New Jersey. Sorry for typo. It's all right. We got you from the NJ. I'm originally from the Bronx, so we love Six Flags Great Adventure. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. A little stroll down. I don't remember the highway, but nonetheless, that was great. Kel Slater, VRA, Veracity, Big Nugget for the SSN Dirt Cheap. We'll have big upside and ad share also. Kel Slater, I don't know what Veracity is. Is this crypto or what is it? Looks like it's crypto. Video publishers, coin market cap, 1 cent. Okay. Since it's 1 cent, oh, actually, it's not even 1 cent. It has dropped 15.94%. It's doing what crypto's been doing, dropping significantly. It's now below 1 cent, and it's now 1/100th. It's 9. It's almost 1 cent, but it's 9.009. So once again, there's 2 zeros after the dot, and I will do it this way. Let me put this on screen. 2 zeros after the dot. Let me know if this is what you're talking about here. And so if you, if you do $20, $30, you got thousands of shares. But again, is there really any rush to go buy now? If the stock market's dropping, crypto's dropping. You're not escaping. You're not going to be able to escape because the guys at the stock market, they were able to infiltrate crypto. So there's no reason. And I'm thinking the stock market is basically going to drop over the next 2 weeks. I mean, there's probably going to be an increase tomorrow. That's what they like to do, after the price drops, and then they'll do something crazy either tomorrow or Wednesday. But there's really no rush. If the coin price goes to 1 cent or 1 cent and 1.5 cents, what difference does it make? Might as well just see if it drops below that 0.009. Here we are right now. Look, see, here's BTC, another 1,000 shed. We're now down to 31,000. Ethereum down to 23. This is a crash, ladies and gentlemen. 50% is a crash. Remember, all-time highs this year for Bitcoin was 68,000 over the last year. It's now down to 31. That's over 50%. Hell, what is that exactly? Is that 31,650? Yeah, it's over 50% for sure. So is that 55 roughly? 54, 55? Yeah, we're at 55% right now and dropping. Today, another 8, 9%. And again, let me ask you something. In fact, hold on a second. I just want to know, we got the SSN Academy, SSN University. Kel Slater, let me know if that's what you're talking about. Rhea R, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button. Oh, thank you so much, Rhea R. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your support. And yes, Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you guys know how I always say this. If you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so Victor Marrero says, then you need to add property taxes and insurance at 350 at 6-7% will be unaffordable to most people. A HELOC may be a good option, but I would acquire another rental property with that HELOC. Exactly, Victor Marrero. Yes, the 6 or 7% will be unaffordable to most people. HELOC may be a good option, but I would acquire another rental property with that HELOC. Exactly right. He added another level to the playbook. He's exactly right. After I had to spend 6 or 7% interest, and then when the prices start rising back up, like he said, 350 and it goes to 450, now all of a sudden he's exactly right. I'm getting HELOC 100K, going down to buy me another rental property that can be passive income. So we can pay for that home that we just mistakenly bought. Because remember, a home that you live in is not an asset in reality. You're paying for it. Gino Shimiente, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I was just talking about you earlier in the live stream. How is everyone doing tonight? We're doing great, Gino Shimiente. I was talking about taking profits when it's 20, 30, 35% over 2 or 3 days. Gino Shimiente would say, thank you very much. Eat it up. Take the profits and run. Because if you're getting profits right now, ladies and gentlemen, in the stock market, you must employ the Gino Shimiente. No time to sit around thinking that the prices are going to go higher. All right. Andy Ortiz, what's up, Gino? I'm doing good. Yes. Thank you for that, Andy Ortiz. Facts. You need a product or service or utility behind crypto and stop theft, BTC, or other altcoins. Exactly. We'd be all good. Eric is spitting some big facts right now. Thank you so much, Andy Ortiz. Appreciate it. Doing good, Andy. That's right. He's always doing good. Who will endure? You damn right. Oh, here we are. Victor Marrero, he said he started EMP Money yesterday. So far, I'm very impressed with the detonator tab in conjunction with the farm tab. These two feed into each other to boost gains. Daily passive income on steroids. Okay, EMP.money, ladies and gentlemen, is what he's talking about. It's crypto, but I don't know anything about it. Didn't have time to do this. It was Mother's Day, even though you guys know my mother passed away. But nonetheless, it was still Mother's Day processing, and it was very kind. I'm over here in the SSN Nation road trip, and there's some people in this town in Texas that are treating me just like if I lived here my whole life. Invited over, cooking some awesome food. That's right. Unbelievable. In the middle of nowhere in Texas, there is some people here that can cook food like 5-star restaurant. That's right. It's at their house, even at their home. And not only did they invite me one day, it was 2 days of invitations with our friends here. And I'm sitting there in disbelief. All kind of food spread all over the place. And it was all awesome. All awesome. Man, oh man. But anyhow, back to the start of EMP Money. I wasn't able to look into it. Let me know what we're talking about here, Victor Marrero. Please let me know. Are we talking about daily passive income of what percentage? Are we talking 1%, 2%? Whatever. Let me know what we're talking about as far as revenues coming in from EMP Money. Rhea R. just joined. Should I buy a house now or wait? Rhea R. It's hard to say. It depends on where you are. It depends on what your interest rates will be. It also depends on if you think it's a good deal. I personally would tell everybody right now, if you're not buying right now and aren't getting that 5% interest rate, then you might as well just wait. That's it. Because if a housing price goes down 20% or 30%, you'll be able to withstand a higher interest rate. So just keep it in mind. I'd rather buy a house at a lower price and have a higher interest rate, knowing that the United States government and all governments, once they get up to a high enough interest rate, they're going to start reducing the interest rate. So eventually I'll be able to refi the house. Maybe not for 2 years or 3 years, but eventually I'll be able to refi the house. And when I refi the house value is going to be even higher. So it's going to be a win-win as far as I'm concerned. So that's what I'm trying to say. But it's all up to you. If it's a great deal, what I mean is I had a discussion with my cousin just last night about some housing. And if somebody's selling a house, and let's just say in the neighborhood, the average price or even their appraisal price comes out where the house is worth 500, but the person selling the house for 450, okay, that would seem like a good deal, right? But keep in mind, anything you buy now is going to be subject to a a price decrease. That's all I'm going to say. Just keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That's right. Cherry Hill Mall. There used to be a mall in Cherry Hill. I don't know if it's still there. Morristown Mall as well. We will endure. That's exactly right. We will. Exactly. From Jersey City. Oh, Jersey City, New Jersey. All right. Rack them up. Lots of love. I-295 runs through New Jersey in 3 hours, but people everywhere. Ocean City, Wildwood. That's right. Some spots for beach bums and casinos. Exactly. Seaside. You got that right. They can't fix stock market for 6 to 12 months with record inflation. Exactly, Curtis Davis. That's exactly right. I really believe the 1% are laughing at OCs because they got that whack ETF and future Bitcoin. They got full control to manipulate the value of crypto just like stocks. This ain't 2021. Exactly. Laying down some knowledge, Mr. Financial. Exactly. Grayscale. Look, hey, I'm going to show you guys something. Because I want to see what Victor Moreau's Anchor Protocol raised their interest rate on stable UST to 20.49 APY. That's 20% APR, compound on steroids. USD did take a hit today, but Anchor has done a good job by keeping it pegged to the $1. Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about, I have to admit. Long as they can keep it pegged to the dollar, but can they really? For how long? Because I'm just saying everything that's happening in crypto has never happened, at least as far as I know. Sure, the coin price from 17,000 in 2018, and it went down to 3,800. So that's almost the equivalent, if you really look at it, to a fifth of the price. That's almost the equivalent of the 68,000 BTC going down to a fifth of the price. And I would hate for people to wake up and see BTC at 15,000. I'm pretty sure the crypto would be in dire straits if this goes from 31 down to 15. That would be very bad. But anyhow, here's UST. It's 78. Yeah, down 21%. Oh, that's a big hit. Holy smokes. I don't know how Anchor is going to be able to keep it pegged to $1. How are they being able to do this and make it a stable? See, this is what I'm talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. There's little chinks in the armor. And those little chinks in the armor, this is 21% in the last 24 hours. That's insane. My. Woo. That's incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. UST down to 78 cents, but as long as Anchor keeps it pegged to $1, that's good. But I don't know how they're going to keep it pegged to $1 and increase the interest rate. That's dangerous. HELOC. That's a home equity line of credit. So anybody that has a house right now, you have to pull the big boy pants up and might have to make a decision. Here's what you should be considering. You should be considering saying, hey, I have that 40% price increase of my home. I should go down and get me a HELOC right now, if you can get one. And they say, we'll give you 80% of your HELOC. So if you had a $400,000 house and your house went up 40%, that means you had $160,000 plus we'll just keep it at 160. Okay, is equity. And they're going to give you 140. You should be looking at that 140, but not to use to go out and party. You should be looking for a properties meaning a duplex or larger that you can go buy and rent out because rental prices are off the charts. That's what you should be looking for. That's what you should be using that money as your down payment, because you're going to have to put down 25% because it's going to be your second home or vacation home or multi-family purchase. So you use that to go get passive income, ladies and gentlemen. That's what a HELOC is. That's what you could do right now before your home price goes down. Because once your home price goes down, then if you do not have any equity, you can't call up and say, can I get a home equity line of credit? You won't be able to get a HELOC. All right. So that's what it is, Andy Ortiz. Andy Ortiz, home equity line of credit. Exactly. We burned out on HELOCs when I worked for Countrywide. Oh, you ain't lying. It's funny you mentioned that. Countrywide. Yeah, Countrywide. Backed by, are they Bank of America? I'm just looking it up right now. Are they still even in business is what I want to know. I think they sold to Bank of America. I don't know. Nope, they're still around. Countrywide mortgage lenders. Company still. Oh, somebody else is asking this on Google. I was wondering the same thing. Bank of America purchased the failing Countrywide. Yep. Okay. So B of A did purchase them. Just what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. It happened in 2008. Yeah, Countrywide would have been out of business. And that just gives you an idea. But anyhow, this is what I want to show you guys. For all these guys out here, I mean, I don't like talking. I mean, you guys, you know, I like Bitcoin, right? Hold on. Let me put it to you a different way. I like crypto. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're not what they say they are. All right. And they charge fees. And those fees are siphoning money from OCs, just like a government taxes you. That's what they're doing with your money. When you're sitting up there going, hey, man, I want to try and turn this $200 into $2,000. These guys are going, oh, yeah. But, you know, we're going to take 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks, whatever we feel like right now, because the network's congested. So now you end up only having 140, 120, 150 or something like that in the account. And that little $20, $30, just think about it. You could have bought $20 worth of some coin that was only 10 cents and it turned into $10. So I'm just saying that would have given you another chance to take a chance on another coin that you could have profited on, or some money that you could have put in a node project maybe, and you're getting 1% per day. You just never know what's going to happen in crypto, right? So that's all I'm trying to say about that. I was going to go to something after this about Bitcoin. It's a loan you can take out against the equity of your home. Exactly. Here we go. The detonator inside EMP is at least 1% interest daily, but it can be more than 1%. Plus, every time you deposit, regardless of the amount, the system automatically gives you lottery tickets. Oh, okay. I'm not really a fan of lottery tickets, but all right. If they're going to, I don't know about that. I don't know about this lottery ticket thing. That's all I'm saying, because it's going to have to be a payout. And generally, when they have lotteries, that means, for instance, there's $100 in the lottery. They're going to do just like they do in the state, or Mega Ball, Powerball, whatever. They're going to do the same thing. You know, 50% for us, 50%. I don't know what the number is, but 30% for us, 30% payout, just like a casino. We're going to collect 100% and we're going to pay back 80% of it to make it look like you're winning. But we're still got that 20%, 10%. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we are. Chino Shimiente laying it down. Don't panic. Take your profits now. It's going to be a rough year. That's right, Gino Shimiente. Take your profits now. I like that. That's exactly what I'm saying. Don't sit around and wait. Thank you, Vanessa Comagate. Things are going down even further, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned. That's the way I look at it. We call it like we see it at the time. So all we can do is say, hey, this is going down. This is going down. All right. They dropped SoFi by 13% and Upstart by 40% after hours, saying fintech not profitable. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Here we go. Could this possibly be buying opportunities for the upstarts, the SoFis, the Affirms? Australia, shout out to you. Affirm. Can this be where you can go there and get these for dirt cheap? SoFi is under $6 right now. Their all-time low, 52-week low. Upstart, it has to be close if it dropped by 40%. That's insane. And she says, no, sir, BOA bought them. Yes. Yes, Bank of America acquired Countrywide. Yep, you have to be fast taking your profit today. Exactly, Gino Scimiente. That's what we're trying to tell people. Be like Gino Scimiente. Don't sit around and think you're going to bust up the bank. Take that 20, 25, 30, 35%, whatever it may be. Be like Gino Scimiente right now. All right? So I want to know what somebody's doing. You know, I used to have these people that says, hey, I want to do some day trading and all this, that, and the other. I'm like, I wonder what they're saying now. That's all. Every day, anyone can win thousands of dollars in that EMP money lottery, which are credited into your account. Also, there's no tax for recompounding like DRIP that charges you 5%. Yeah, that's a good thing. Who wants to pay compounding tax? I'm down with anybody that says we're just going to compound. That's how it should be. Why do you need to take money? You already gave me money. Now you're trying to take it back from me? Like a bank. Come on now. Anybody that acts like the government, I'm against. If anybody's acting like how EMP's doing, I'm down with you. Because that means when I'm compounding, doing the right thing, keeping the money on the platform, and I want to make more money, and you're not going to tax me, and I keep 100%, we good. I like that. So far, you're talking good to me. This sounds good to me, Victor Marrero. I'm liking it. I'm going to have to look further into it. Curtis Davis, that's right. Taxes and inflation steal your wealth or opportunity to invest. Exactly. Gino, yeah, I got hit today. Exactly. Everybody's going to get hit. We're not all, hey, look, we can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen, on the stock market, on real estate deals. It doesn't matter. On cryptocurrency, you can't win them all. And in fact, let's get to it. What happens if you get a HELOC and the home price goes down? Would that be equivalent to a margin call like on stocks? No, Andy Ortiz. Countrywide, who gave out the HELOCs, they got to suck it up. Because you did do the damn thing, right? When you got the HELOC, immediately you already had a reason for the HELOC because you were going to use it to get yourself a rental property or invest in something that's going to give you a definite return on your money, passive income. That is your only move. So now when all they're going to do is, if let's just say you had the HELOC, the price goes down and you don't use it, they're taking back your HELOC. So therefore, that's why you need to use it and buy something that's going to give you back passive income. So not only is it going to help you pay back your house, but it's going to help you pay back the HELOC. That's the only reason you're taking out a HELOC, not to go down and buy motorcycles and boats and RVs. All right. You're going to go buy something that gives you passive income built in. All right. So that's the thing. So just to be clear, if you have a HELOC and your home price goes down, you've already spent the money. Nothing they can do. You have a HELOC, but you still left the money sitting there and didn't use it, and the home price goes down. You're getting a call saying, we taking your HELOC back. That's how they do it, man. All right. So don't just get a HELOC for the hell of it and take it out because you're going to start owing on it, and you don't want to be indecisive. You want to be able to already have a reason why you're doing it. Just don't do it just for the hell of it. Facts. Use that money ASAP. Don't let it sit. Exactly, Vanessa. Exactly. Because they will wipe it out at a heartbeat. They'll be like, hey, wait a minute. We're at risk here. Home prices starting going down. We heard they're going down 10, 15%. Okay, we can't offer that HELOC to you any longer. So we're wiping it out. They'll do that. So anybody not familiar, that's what they do. If you're going to mess around with a HELOC in this environment, if this was 2 years ago, you could have hung out. But now you need to use it because home prices, as soon as they drop, they're going to take it off the table. All right, Andy Ortiz. Here go Victor Marrero. Andy Ortiz, that's why HELOC now makes sense since the prices are so high. Cash out, get that money in your pocket, buy an income generated asset, have another person pay your loans. Victor Morero just laid it down simply and easily. Once again, 1 hour, 54 minutes in. You like what we're talking about? Please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. And let me know if anybody else received the YouTube notification and or saw the trailer this evening. And other than that, please smash the like button. It's free of charge. It shows support for the channel. It also shows the YouTube guys that we have people in the house that is interested in what we're talking about here. All right. I just want to let you guys know the SSN Nation road trip from Texas, Comanche, Texas, goes on the road some more. So the journey continues starting tomorrow. I've had a great time hanging out with my friends. It's been great. They've been awesome hosts. The city's been an awesome host. Everything has been awesome as usual here in Comanche, Texas. I actually love this little old town. It's pretty sweet. All right. Oh, I want to give you guys a little something to think about too. You guys already know I played that landauction.com. All right. 20 years ago, roughly, somewhere about that, I used to deal with land auction. At the time, think about this. Landauction.com, whether they had an auction in Texas, Florida, California, New York, they would sometimes give away free land at the auctions. The free land used to be in something called Comanche Lake. Basically, it was deserted. You literally at the auction could buy it for $500. So basically, they were just like, nobody's buying this stuff. Let me just give it away. I'm sitting here in Comanche, Texas, 20 years later. They have $1 million homes over there. Gated community now. Those lots are no longer $500 given away for free. They want thousands. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. What a difference 18 years make or so. It's crazy what happens around here with real estate. You just never know what's going to become a hot spot. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Better get your rentals locked in for a year as the rent is dropping since they need to get it rented out or lose money. Exactly, Wilson Koo. Exactly again. Here you're getting it here first, ladies and gentlemen, in the SSN Academy, SSN University. Another great point by Wilson Koo. Get your rentals locked in. Make sure they get that lease for a year because he's exactly right. Rent is going to drop. That's right. It's going to happen. They can't keep doing this $2,000, $2,500 for apartments anywhere USA. That's crazy. All right. So what I wanted to talk about with crypto, again, down below in the description, if you want to earn 3.3% on your money, there's a thing called COTPS. Please use my link. What that is every 2 hours you can compound. You can also do it automatically if you get a script. I've been on here 2 hours. So I'm going to go over to my COTPS. Everybody knows I started with the $142 on March 21st. And now I'm going to show you what we're up to. Yes, it's doubled, but here we are. Once again, anybody you invite, you get a percentage of some of their 3% of their 3% when you refer other people. So please use my link down below. I have not added the people in because it's in a separate bucket. They churn my commission from them in a separate bucket. I haven't added it into my $142 investment on March 21st. Here we are, May 9th. So that means we're at what, 44, 45 days. So we not only doubled, but we got an extra, what, 30 bucks, 20 bucks, because it's 284, 314. So yeah, another double plus 20 bucks. Not bad. I don't have this on auto script. If I had it on auto script, this might be 340 or 330, quite frankly. This is true. But anyhow, this is 3% daily. You compound every 2 hours manually, or you can buy a script. Or you can hit me up. I don't know if you still have to buy it or not because they update COTPS, which means now the script doesn't work anymore. So that kind of messes up the script sometimes. But you can still get the script, and they have somebody that will do it for you for 50 bucks or somebody that will do it for you for you can pay like 30 bucks. It just depends on who it is and what they want to do. But nonetheless, just letting you know, double your money in a month if you had it on auto, because when you sleeping, you're not going to compound. Like when I'm sleeping, I'm not compounding, but I'm like compounding as we talk. So in case you're new, compounding means you just hit the white button and then you see this come up. Then you hit the sell button, and that person's apparently suppliers in France. But nonetheless, after it's done, then it'll leave a certain amount left, and then you'll see the confirm. So I'm confirming the number, and then I still have 29 left. So now when I do it again, same, we just wash, rinse, and repeat until we get under $5. So it's being compounded over here, and you're earning fees by allowing liquidity is what this basically is for transactions to be done. So somebody can grab front run is what I always call it. Somebody's being the intermediary and they're taking off 5 cents here, 1 cent there, 8 cents there, 50 cents there, depending on what it is. And so like now you see $8. Once you go under $5, you can't compound anymore. So that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. And you can do this every day. And of course, if you'd had in like $1,000, then you get the next day it's 1,003. Then the next day it's 1,006. I mean, 1,009, so on and so forth. So after I do this, you see it's like $1.08 left. We can't compound once it's under $5. So you see the transactions today is $4.04. So that's not bad for not compounding every 2 hours, but just giving you guys an idea. The link is down below, and it's only been around. I know these guys are saying it's 2019 private. That doesn't count. It's only been public since 4 months ago. That's all that counts to me, and it's crypto. So this can go away at any time. This is not a confirmed situation where we're able to go look on the blockchain and go see these trades. There's ways that you may be able to find it, but it's not exactly 100%. So again, just want to let you know. Okay, let's go. Okay, understand now. Thanks, everyone. Okay, that's it. Can you do a video on IMP, please? Never heard of it. Ria R, unfortunately, I never heard of it until he mentioned it. I believe it was on Monday night or Wednesday night. And so I'm not familiar with it. So Victor Morel would have to be the one to make the video. Well, actually, it's brand new. So, I don't even know of all the nuances that he will be able to tell you either. Carly Lewis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Very nice to see you once again. He says, SSN, good to see y'all tonight. Hey, did you happen to discuss what's happening with stocks and crypto right now? Yes, I have, Carly Lewis, and it's all bad, which means it's all good for us, the OCs. That means we don't have to panic. Here's the thing. Dollar cost your way down, but there's no rush. I think personally, the stock market is going down further. There's no rush to buy in, quite frankly. But when things get down to 30, 40, 50% off, now it's time to consider, hey, maybe I should get a little bit of this because it's on sale. I like 50% off. All right. Crypto, same way. Crypto, I'm not even worrying about 50. This thing, crypto is going 60% off. Let's just face facts. As long as the stock market keeps going down, crypto is going to keep going down. Therefore, if Bitcoin's at 32 yesterday, 31 today, it could be at 30 tomorrow. It could be at 29 by the weekend, 28 by the weekend. There's no reason to buy crypto at this point. I'm just saying. I don't see any reason. I'll rather sit back, and if it goes up to 32, 33, 34 on an uptick for a few days, okay, so what? But I think it's more valuable if you just wait till 29, 30, 27, 25. Who knows what it's going to go down to? I'd just rather wait, sit back, relax, because this matches with the stock market right now. As long as the stock market's going down, crypto's going down. Nobody's taking their money out of the stock market to invest in crypto. So if nobody's doing that, then where are you going to get other people to invest in crypto? Crypto is based on demand, just like stocks. Anybody on the planet, they know generally that crypto was $50,000 or $60,000. When you tell them now that it's 30, they're going to go, wait a minute. I thought this was 50 or 60,000 last year. What do you mean it's 30,000? What the heck? I don't want to invest in that. and it's going down another 10% today, or 8% or 5%. I'm like, whoa, we're not trying to catch that right now. So all I'm saying is dollar cost average your way down. So if you did buy at 50, you might want to buy some more at 30. But I wouldn't be stacking up at this point for any crypto. All I'm saying. All right. Is it still a good idea to buy land on Upland? RIA R, that's metaverse. Upland, Sandbox, Decentraland, they seem to be up and operational. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be, but again, you're banking on something that is unproven. Metaverse is a good idea, great idea. It's unproven, it's make believe. We don't know what's going to happen. But if you can find something cheap, it's all up to you if the price is right. It's all based on the price. But if prices are going down, I would just wait. That's my advice with crypto and stocks right now, and real estate. You got a decision to make if you want to buy real estate. I think prices are going to go down in that. It's going down with those as well. Excellent content. Drip Animal Farm cryptocurrency is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here. He says excellent content. I say thank you very much. He also has his own channel. He has made a foray into the YouTube nation. So go check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He talks about all kinds of different things, actually. So check him out. He does videos. He's part of the SSN Nation. He's also part of the Drip Animal Farm. That's right, Drip community, which, by the way, let's go see something. Remember, I still have not bought any Drip. They're on the BNB network. Why don't we go find out what's happening with this? Let's go see if Drip was is it under 20? Is it in the 20s right now? It should be. Drip network. It should be in the 20 per coin, which means they're putting high pressure on that protocol. Oh my. Oh my, it's going to be in the teens, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. Another 8% drop. This is $20 right now for a Drip token. Well, they're still giving 1%. But again, remember, they were hovering all the time at 100 just 6 months ago, 5 months ago. Then all of a sudden the dam broke. This looks like they're going to be in the teens here shortly. That's putting pressure on the protocol. That's not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen, especially when somebody's saying we're giving you 1% daily and the price is going down. It was 33 last week. It's 20 this week. I think we might see the teens in the next 3 days. I just don't see how it's going to be avoidable. But if you do want to join the Drip Animal Nation, down below in the description, yes, there we do have links. Joshua Felder made a video for people to be able to deposit for the Drip Network. They do allow referrals, and that just means in order to join, you have to be get a referral to join Drip Network. Then they came out with the Animal Farm, which I don't even know if that's up and operational. And so there's an Animal Farm link down below too, and that is the Drip Animal Farms link. So Joshua Felder's link is there. Drip Animal Farms link is there. Curtis Davis says current worst case scenario to Bitcoin projects 22K to 12K at the bottom. Professor Auntie Val, I'm going to have to agree with you. I go by, here's the funny thing. When we talk about investing in money, we always talk about, hey, what's the history? History does not prove what's going to happen in the future. But like I was talking earlier, when 17,000 went down to 3,800, that is the equivalent of going from 68,000 down to around 15K. So it could do that. It's happened already. And then you see what happened later. It shot back up. But I'm just saying, if it goes to those ungodly numbers, that doesn't necessarily mean we're out of the woodworks. All right. So I just want to say that. But yes, this does not surprise me that somebody said 12K to 22K. That doesn't surprise me at all. That's where I think we're heading, quite frankly. Stock market's going down a little further. Real estate's going to go down. Credit cards are going up. So people, use their credit cards to buy crypto and things like Bitcoin and borrow and do all these crazy things. They're getting margin called right now. They're getting wiped out. And then you still owe the money if you use the credit for the crypto that dropped 30, 40%, 50%, 60%. You have no way to get that back. It's not like you can sell. So that means you have to hold. Not like you're going to have new buyers eagerly entering the market after they see things dropping 10% a week. So what's going to happen? It's going to drop further. I'm just saying, this is not rocket science. There has to be demand, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're almost going to wrap this up. It's been a sterling conversation. It's been great as usual. But if you want to talk about anything, please put it down here in the chat room. And also, please peruse underneath the video in the description. We have all kind of things, free stocks from Robinhood and Webull, if you haven't done that already. There's things down below where you can get your crypto.com, your unstoppable domain, which is a .crypto name like ericbird.crypto, where anybody can send you based on about the top 200 crypto coins. They can pick the coin that they want to send you. Doesn't matter. It comes to ericbird.crypto and it's in my unstoppable domain wallet. Doesn't matter how they send it, but they have my name, ericbird.crypto, and that's what they can use to send me crypto. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So just letting you know, that's down below in the description. Please smash the like button on your way out. It's totally free. That helps us get over on the YouTube gods. Please go down below if you want to do live streaming like I'm doing and want to start YouTube, or you want to be on Facebook, or you want to be on Twitch. You can use StreamYard, which is free, and they give you 2 platforms to stream to. And then if you want to go to 3 or more, then you pay. But down below in the description, if you want to start your own streaming easy way, if you want to do podcasts, then you can use Buzzsprout. Down below in the description, free also at Buzzsprout, a free version. And then if you want to pay, then you get longer time. So either way, down below helps you out. I have Vapor nodes. The prices for all nodes have dropped. Okay, let's just face facts. That's down below. All crypto has dropped. AVAX, which used to be $100, is now down to 50 some dollars. This is getting insane, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting really insane. I'm going to go look at AVAX right now. I saw it earlier today. It was like $54. I was just like, that can't be right. Now I'm going to go find out for real what it is. But this is getting a wipeout. This is straight wipeout, ladies and gentlemen. This is, if it's in the 40s, this is getting to be a wipeout. It's in the 40s. 15% loss today. And the low today was 40. This thing could be in the 30s. It was just 100, like, Jiminy Christmas, like a month ago, maybe. Let me go put in a month. This is incredible. Now, remember, AVAX is a chain. This is incredible what's happening. Yeah, it was $85 a month ago. It's down. It's lost 50%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not good. This is definitely not good. All right. Let me go look at the number one investment in 2021 that lasted for a year. And then they changed up. Let's go look at Stronger. That means Stronger must be also messed up. Can't get to it. Let's go see what they are. This is getting to be scary. Good grief. Oh my. It's also down there. 21. It went up 10% today, but earlier it was $19. It reached the teens. This is incredible. All of this is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody knew what was going to happen. And now we're finding out one of the Achilles heels to crypto is when the guys on the stock market have bought in to crypto. And now that the stock prices go down, crypto goes down because nobody's taking their money out, putting it into crypto. Why would they? So crypto's going down. You're not getting new investors in here. Just like the stock market, crypto needs new investors, stock market needs new investors. They need people to put money in. And now I'll get to one of my little pet things. Micro strategy. Sailor, I gotta do this again because I just don't like what when somebody is coming out all the time talking about, yeah, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. So you see what's going to happen. His company owns, I don't know how much, but it's a lot. He spent like 195 million at one time to buy some Bitcoin. That 195 billion at a 50% loss is now worth less than 100 million. Or yeah, 195 million, not billion. 195 million is worth is under 100 million right now. So no wonder MicroStrategy stock is crumbling as Bitcoin slides. And not only did he spend 195 million, he bought 195 million. Then he turned around and here it is, a Bitcoin margin call. He turned around and borrowed against the 195. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you've never understood margin, he just borrowed and now his 195 is worth 90. He's going to have to pay up something, or he's going to have to buy more Bitcoin. And then he's going to turn around and act like I bought more Bitcoin. If he's losing either way. But verge of turning negative. Exactly. Okay, that's the other thing I was getting ready to say. So here it is. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. They have 125,000 Bitcoins bought at $30,000. He was looking good when it was 50,000. He was looking even better when it was 60. He was still happy when it was 40. But now, in less than 24 hours, he could be looking at $30,000, the exact amount that he bought years ago, and his dollar cost average is 30 grand. This thing can go down. If this thing goes bad, like what Professor Antival said, if this thing goes down to 20,000, this is going to be a bloodbath for real. All right. He's got loans against this stuff. Now, I'm going to say something again, ladies and gentlemen. And you may not like it, but I'm going to have to say it like it is. When you start talking about economies and you start talking about countries and ecosystems, there's just one thing you always have to keep in mind, whether you start a business, whatever you're doing, trying to make financial decisions, you have to remember you need demand. If demand goes out the window, where does that leave you? That is what you always have to understand. Bitcoin and stocks are based on demand. Bitcoin, you cannot alter like you can stocks, because you can always do stock buybacks. The government will give companies money. The Federal Reserve will give them loans to buy back their shares of stock, so that way they can keep the price up. MicroStrategy, Elon Musk, and all these other guys holding thousands of Bitcoin, they're in the process of losing money. So what's going to end up happening is sooner or later, they are going to have to sell some of their Bitcoin. And when you start dumping, let's just say 20,000 Bitcoin in one sale on the market, the price is going to further go down. When you get margin calls, and Saylor had to get the margin call because his loan is now 50% of the value. So he had to do something. It's still not going to help. Even if he buys another 195 million, it's not going to help, ladies and gentlemen, because everybody else isn't buying. He would need all of them to buy. He needed Kathy Woods, Elon Musk, him, and a few others to buy in, basically spend like $1 billion in order for them to just stop this thing from going down further. And then after they do that, then what? Who else is going to be able to chip in $1 billion? Hardly anybody. Not going to have the demand. All right, I'm just saying. Got to do what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. Drip is at great entry point. I also DCA down on it and recompounding daily. If and when this turns around, we'll blow up in the money. Exactly. Victor Morero, that's what I'm afraid of. I got to tell you guys, I really am afraid of these projects right now. There comes a time when all of a sudden there's a point of no return because you're not going to be able to pay out the ROI, the 1% daily, for instance. And if you're not going to be able to pay out the 1%, then what? Because there comes a time when you have so many of the, like in Drip Network, I don't know what to call it, but I call it nodes. But you're going to have so many people that you have to pay the 1% to, and you're not going to have that sitting anywhere. Your treasury is going to have to be depleted if that's where you're going to take it from. And you're not going to have enough people entering into the market from the get-go. So now what's going to happen? You're going to basically run dry, like you're running out of water. It's almost like Las Vegas right now. Lake Mead's going down. You have a city that's growing into the millions. They're still building houses, which means more people are going to be coming, but you're watching your water supply dwindle. As soon as you put more people in those houses, what's going to happen? The water supply is going to dwindle more. It's not like the water supply is going to go up because you've got to take out the water. It's the same thing. I got to pay the ROI. So how are we going to fill up the water? We need people to come in. They need to buy our products and services. That's what I'm afraid of with these node projects, all of them. Because right now, all the node projects, like I have the Vapor down below in the description, they're below $1. The Power, they're below $1. A lot of these projects are near dollars or $20 or $15 or $25. And they have millions of people to pay out. Other words, there could be 100, like there's 130,000 nodes in Power. Those nodes all require some ROI, but their coin price has now went under $1. Again, it's probably 80 cents. That's not good. You have 130,000 nodes. Coin is 80,000. If you don't have people buying in, how are you going to pay people now for their ROI? You can keep issuing the coin, but then when somebody cashes out, what's going to happen? We got problems, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to crypto bear market. Exactly. This is 2018, 2017, all over again. History does repeat itself. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I got to wrap it up because my friend does the late night shift, so I want to see him. He says, I know I'll see him in the morning, but you never know. So I got to wrap this up because our road trip continues from Texas, and we're going over to the East Coast. So stay tuned. And again, I've been very, very busy, but remember, down below in the description, there's lots of links to help you out. And please smash the like button. You like what we're talking about? Please subscribe to the channel. And hope to see you 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday night, where the road trip will be officially over. At least it should be, but you never know. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why we have to discuss when things are going bad, what your alternatives are. Check out the video that I dropped earlier today. Hopefully you can review this, and we gave you a little bit of something to think about, whether it's dollar cost averaging your way down, or whether it's selling at profits and taking those profits now, whether it's getting a loan and going buying some passive income property. Either way, hopefully there's something that triggered tonight that's going to help you out during this time of crisis. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.